we are expecting to reach 100 billion plus ARR in December of this year. And it's probably also worth mentioning that our internal projections for reaching $1 trillion in revenue, not ARR, but revenue, have moved up from 2031 to 2030. So prior to the IPO, the financial projections we had were reaching $1 trillion in revenue in 2031. We now expect that to be in 2030. And there's a non-zero chance of that being in 2029.
Elon Musk sharing SpaceX's ambitious revenue goals. That was on the company's first earnings call since going public. The stock, as you see, down about 9%. It is off the lows of the session. Despite what were top and bottom line beats of what analysts expected, investors may have been rattled by SpaceX's $18.4 billion capex spending in the second quarter. Let's bring in Peter Diamandis. He's an early investor in SpaceX, Tesla, and Google, amongst others. He's also the founder of XPRIZE, which has been a catalyst for advancements in private space flights. Good to have you. Peter, let's just start off. Give me your reaction to the idea of $1 trillion in revenues from this company. It would be 10 times at least where they are right now in an ARR. And I guess, even chance that they could get there sooner.
Well, if anybody can do it, Elon can. I think this has the potential to really be the first $10 trillion company out there and growing. He's building civilizational level infrastructure. The challenge is, I don't think the market knows how to value this company. It's not a company. It's really 4 different businesses that are wrapped into a vertical. And you have to look at each individually. And, you're going to hear from me the bull case because I'm a huge believer in what they're building. If you want to run down each of those, we can do that.
Well, I would like to, just tell me when it comes to this $1 trillion number. I mean, it's not that far away. Obviously, we can all do math. What gives you the confidence, based on what you're seeing, that they can have a tenfold increase in revenues from where they are right now?
Well, let's look at this. The first business they're in is global communications, right, with Starlink. Starlink is going to be delivering global, gigabit connectivity to the entire planet, billions of individuals. They are just making a dent in that regard right now. And then they're going direct satellite to cell phone. And as Gwen said on the earnings call yesterday, that's a $600 billion level of revenue potential, and they expect to take a chunk of that. If you can be driving anywhere on the planet, in the middle of the mountains or in the middle of the outback, and get cell phone connectivity, that's the service I'm going to want to use on a global basis. So the telecom industry on its own has the potential to deliver a large chunk of that. The second business that they're in is as a hyperscaler delivering AI. They've already signed up $28 billion of annualized ARR in terms of revenue for that business. And they're building out faster than anybody else is doing it. They announced yesterday there'll be 2 gigawatts of compute at the end of this year and shooting for upwards of 10 gigawatts by next year. And that business alone is where they're going to be having probably the greatest amount of revenue, especially as they go beyond that to building orbital compute. And surprisingly, Elon said they're going to be launching their first AI satellites in partnership with NVIDIA in 2027, right? Much faster than anybody thought they would. And if they hit their numbers, we're talking about a infrastructure of AI compute in space that's going to be serving all of the hyperscalers, because no one's going to be building that fast. Then they go to chips, finally to space.